Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be somewhat taking my white van apart and then somewhat moving stuff to storage. Right now, I have everything basically removed that I need out of the white van and getting ready to prep for the blue van's build. But, as you all know, I need to rebuild the transmission first. So, I'm hoping to be able to bring the blue van somewhere that I can do that swap and sit it for a while the transmission gets rebuilt. But since starting this project, I really haven't felt like myself. As most of you know from seeing most of my videos, my van is usually pretty organized, so having my life completely explode with stuff not being in the spot where I usually keep everything, it can be very frustrating, because every time you go and look for something, it's not where you thought it would be, or not where it's usually supposed to be. And in this video you'll see that I get so frustrated with the mess, I actually borrow a section of a friend's garage just to store some stuff to get it out of my hair. But now having done that, I quickly realized that I need a little bit of everything. So it's completely frustrating jumping around everywhere to try and figure out where I left something. With that being said, that's a big part of why my videos have kind of been slow right now. But regardless, even with the temperature fluctuation going up and down, seeing grass, then snow the next day, we try and still make the best of everything we can. As you'll see in this video, we actually have a little bit of fun in the snow, and that's something I don't do often. Another thing you guys will definitely see is the fact that, like I mentioned in previous videos, I am definitely not a carpenter. But this structure has made it for years, so gotta give it some kind of credit. As many of you know, I have lived in this van for quite a few years now, and finally seeing it all come apart is bringing me flashbacks of building it in alleyways, parking lots, and anywhere I could, and using all the wood that I could from anywhere I could get it. This entire van was basically built with scrap or used materials for almost nothing. It has been my home for quite a few years and I respect it for that, but I'm more than excited to finally see this thing completely go away for a fresh new start and a van build that I can respect and be proud of. Unlike when I built this thing, in a rush and on a budget. Still, I'm definitely on a budget, but I'm taking my time and doing this new van properly. No more janky cuts for this guy. Let's do a quick durability test. Not bad for some makeshift building. Also, if you're questioning why I'm using screwdrivers instead of a drill, if you could have found my drill in this moment, I would have used it, but I couldn't find it. Like I said, that's the problem with having everything everywhere. Now it's time to rip up my carpet. As you can see here, I had a rubberized carpet and also a rubberized layer underneath that rubberized carpet. I've had a lot of questions about mold lately, and I've never had it, so honestly I have no input on it. If you build your van to prep for it, you shouldn't have an issue with it. In this blue van's build, you will see a lot of how I prep to keep the mold out. One of my secrets is painting your wood before installing it, so that way the moisture has no way to get into the wood. The paint seals it off so that there's no moisture able to get in. my life has been like a huge game of Tetris, but thankfully, I enjoyed that game. But unfortunately, my back wishes I had a high top. Yep, there it is. Time for a stretch. As you can see, I'm trying to keep everything as close or at least inside the van as possible, because then people passing by don't see a complete mess, even if it is for a few moments. This is one of the biggest reasons I decided to go with storing stuff somewhere else. Alright everybody, I'm not sure where this is going to make it into any video because it's been so scattered lately, but I'm currently on the way to go drop a lot of the stuff off that is in my white van. Currently I have taken everything that I had in my blue van, put it into the white van, so that I could try and do something on the blue van. But that leaves me with absolutely no room to do any, I could barely even get back to my bed right now. I have so much stuff into the white van. Currently it's been a bit of a shit show, you know what I'm saying? With having to crawl back into bed, and even on my bed there's a bunch of stuff scattered around. Last night I slept on a pile of magazines, which was great. Really brings you back to having no mattress. But it just kept in my mind, you know, somewhere underneath all of this madness, there's a comfy mattress. But yeah, we're almost there right now. So stuff falling all over the place in here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set the camera up when I get there to catch basically a time lapse of everything that you'll see coming out of this thing. It is crazy right now. And then once I do that, we're gonna go back to where I have my blue van, and then we're gonna load all of the tools that is in that van into this van. So I have a bare canvas to work on, and I'm not shifting stuff all around just to be able to work on a certain section of the van. Which will make it a lot easier. I know a lot of people in the comments mentioned, you know, I should get a storage unit. I try and stay away from storage units as much as I can. But thankfully, my boy Austin, the guy who allows me to use his address, is allowing me to use his garage for storage, which is a big help. Thank you so much for that, brother. Storage units can be extreme amounts of money nowadays per month, you know, and if the stuff inside is not worth it, then it's gonna spin around. If the stuff inside the storage unit you can't justify keeping for $100 a month, like for myself, you know, I try and be extremely cheap with everything I do in a way. And that being said, that's why my home is now my storage unit. It's not that stuff I have is not valuable enough to store for $100 a month. One, don't got an extra $100 a month. For two, I don't want to have to be traveling to and from a storage unit to get the stuff that I need to work on the van. So I've kind of, over the last few days, been playing like a hardcore game of Tetris and dividing stuff up to what I will need and what I don't need right now. That way I can put the stuff I don't need right now in storage and come back and get that stuff when I'm able to, or I need to, such as my bikes. Right now I'm actually gonna be really trying to get at least one of those bikes going so I can pedal like from one van to the next. That'll also help. It needs a crank arm or something like that, but yeah, for right now, we're gonna unload this van and get some room back in my home, man. This is baloney. All right, let's do it. Come out here. This guy's over here poking holes in my. What are you doing? What are you doing, guy?
Do you want to turn the wheel to the this way?
Okay.
You think they'd make these handles better after all these years?
Watch him, Odie. Watch him, Odie. I haven't even had a chance to burn them ones down yet. Watch that guy, Odie. Thank you, Happy, for the use of your pump, buddy. It works good.
That's good.
No leaky leaky? No leaky leaky. The valve stem just blows right out of it.
You know?
Yeah, you think you're fixed? Yeah. Go, man.
No problem. I just
Hey.
hope it's fixed.
And for the contribution to the concern of my safety.
Yeah. Oh, cool. What's this?
That's the
Oh,
point.
really?
Yeah,
Nice. Thanks, man.
Alright, so when you get your new headlights for the bus, add those on top of it.
22 watt. Woo. Cool. Thanks, man.
A subscriber of mine gave me those. And then I never ended up using them. I was planning to. But then I got the aux beam kit, so they won't match, right?
Nice. The total's gonna be well lit.
Oh yeah, dude. I'm telling you, anywhere we go this winter, this summer, we're gonna be lighting
Spot.
the entire place up.
We're gonna go out in the woods. I'm gonna have a wrestle me a gator.
Wrestle me gator.
Well, cause then if it sticks out like the road might pull it out. So. Oh, it didn't take.
It didn't take?
No, she's letting go now.
Oh no.
That's all right. You got one more strip, and I'll make this one count. And a wrench to pull this one out.
this one day made me feel like spring was here. But later that evening, as the sun dropped, the temperature did as well, and we woke up the next morning to this. Yep, you could say it was just one of those mornings. Yep.
For sure. And is that everything for you today?
That's all.
Okay, second window, please.
Thank you. I see you. You know, get me tonight, Mr. Man. I see you before you see me.
Hop in the car, watch it go vroom, vroom. I told her mom that I blow soon, soon. Knew as a child back in the womb. Oh, told her step back, I need my room, room. Hop in the car, watch it go vroom. I'm in a whip, so I gotta zoom. They tryna talk, they not in the room. I've been so real, I'm back to the tomb. They in the way, they gotta move. I got a gas, they running on fumes. Told them way back, it's something new. stick to the script. I cannot wait, watch how I get it and flip. It's just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone. Just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone. Ayy, just how I'm doing this shit and I'm gone.
It'll box itself out, right? If you can. There you go. It'll stay round.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, pack it together. We'll roll it the other way with it.
Later that day, as you can see, it all started with Turtle making one big snowball. And after that, we all jumped in and decided to make a huge snowman for everybody to see.
Does your resume say experienced with balls? Keep your eye on the ball. How many you got? Get on the ball. Put your balls away. Don't get your balls. Your balls get a little swollen there. It's not gonna. The key to life is do nothing. Do absolutely nothing. Alright guys, put your purse down and get that head up there. You guys talking lunch or what? Just remember. And we're dead. We're back, folks. Lift with your back, not with your legs. Say sweet nothings to it. Be gentle. Don't fuck it up. Gentle.
Here's some of that good stuff. You know what I mean? That Charlie food stuff.
Money shot. Whoa, you almost lost the head on that one. It looks like a big adult toy. Can I pet that dog? Did you guys wash your hands before you touched it?
on the list. You never know what
Because I've been following him since I followed Chrome, but I just
Time to finish him off.
Someone punched him.
This side is melting quickly, eh? Oh my god, look at his face.
Hey, Snowman's got feelings. He heard that. Oh my god, look at his face.
I'd like to thank you all so much for hanging in and following up to this point of the video. I know this one was kind of a nothing filler video, but as you can see, there's snow underground, so DIY van building is kind of on hold until we see more of that grass. But in the next video, you will see the transmission in the blue van being removed and sent off to the rebuild shop. Until then, remember, never give up on living life, because life is the most precious thing we have. If you'd like to help support the channel, just be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Those are all free. If you'd like to help support the channel that little extra for upcoming projects, be sure to check out the description of each video or the About section on the main page for all the links. See you all in the next one.